Hi everyone, I'm Diana Palm, the Love Witch, and today we're going to be talking about strong women and needy men. I work with people from all over the world. A lot of my clientele happens to be very strong, successful women that are looking for their partner, their counterpart, and all they keep finding are weak, needy men. It's so frustrating when a woman has achieved great heights in her success. She's managed her entire family like an empire, and all she can get as a partner is somebody who's very broken, falling apart, unstable financially, with a lot of baggage. What my clients and what women are really looking for is their counterpart, somebody who has affected change in the world to the same vibrational level that they have. Sometimes what happens with a strong woman is through the course of her life, she has actually had to embody the masculine energy in order to get ahead in her career and in order to make those boss decisions with her family, especially if she was a single mother for any duration of time. Women can easily step into their power and become imbalanced with their feminine energy and really show up in more of their masculine energy. Now, when a female is showing up in her masculine energy, it literally sends a magnet out to all the men who are in their feminine energy. And I'm not putting down feminine by saying this, but when a man is in his feminine energy, he is not going to be alpha. He's not going to be pursuing his dreams. He's not going to be feeling really stable and comfortable in his masculinity. He'll be in a subtler energy, waiting for the woman to show up and give to him. Now, giving is a masculine trait. Receiving is feminine. So when I see a strong woman giving to her counterpart who's a man who's showing up weak and she's giving everything to him, it immediately tells me that this is an imbalanced relationship, that the female is too much in her masculine energy and the male is too much in his feminine energy. In order for this relationship to ever work, the masculine needs to balance his masculine energy within himself and start showing up in those masculine traits within relationship so that the woman can lay down her sword and step back from the masculine role and begin to balance her feminine energy. I think there's like a whole generation of women who are extremely in their masculine energy because of the way that things played out in their life, and they literally had to be both the mother and the father. They had to make the money. They had to raise the children. What has occurred because of this is women have lost touch with their soft, nurturing, feminine side. Not to say that women can't be very successful financially and also feminine. Of course they can. But when they step too far into the masculine role, they literally leave no leeway for a strong masculine male to show up and enter their life. So ladies, if this is you, it's really important to take a look at how your energy is, how much you're tapped into your feminine energy, how much you're able to receive, how much you're able to trust, how much you're able to nurture, and really, really embody the feminine energy within you. It may just be that you need some feminine healing for the wounds that you've experienced throughout your life by taking on so much and by taking on both roles of the male and the female within your family or within your career life balance. Balancing the masculine and feminine energy is one of the things I'm very passionate about because I see so many relationships that are not in harmony right now, that are really battling in power struggles, trying to rely upon roles that they were taught by their parents or listening to their friends, and trying to navigate through this very distorted energy for relationship. That's why I love to work with couples who are both committed to getting back into their own energy and vibration. It's not about playing roles. It is not about being somebody who you are not. It's about being who you really are, instead of overstepping and taking on too many different characteristics in order to get through your life. It's about getting back to yourself, your authentic self, so that you can attract the right partnership, so that you can be with your counterpart in a divine union, so you can build a prosperous, happy life together, so that you can be intimate, you can be financially stable, and you can be happy. That's why I created my Manifesting Your Soulmate system, to get in there and rewire your subconscious mind around any of your relationship blocks and limits, so that you can show up truly authentic to who you are and allow somebody to love you. My system helps you to clear subconscious programming, beliefs, and limits that you got from your mother, from your father, from your ancestors, and from church. It literally wipes the slate clean so that you can get back into your authentic self and truly align with your partner. I also have a free inner temple meditation. Be sure you check that out down below this video. It's a meditation that will lead you through some healing for the divine feminine energy, which is so vitally important to you really showing up for yourself and really being in integrity with yourself and showing up authentic in the world. When a man is with a woman who is very successful, sometimes his self-esteem is sacrificed and he may beat up on himself, lose self-esteem, and this literally lowers his testosterone. So this is not just about mindset, and it's not just about the roles you play in your daily life. This has a biochemical effect in your body. This changes your hormone levels. When a male is showing up in weak energy and he is with a strong woman, the hormone levels in these couples is offset. And in most cases, they will not be attracted to each other because they're sending out the wrong signals with their hormones. They're not gonna find each other attractive, they're not gonna be intimate, or their intimacy will suffer. That's why it's so important for a male who's currently showing up in a weak energy to really rebuild his self-confidence, get back out there in the world to achieve things, to activate his testosterone, and to really get back into his center and his groove as a male. When the male is showing up in a strong masculine energy and his testosterone is balanced, he will actually help to balance and bring balance to the female's hormones. It will help her body get back into her feminine energy and balance her female hormones. Of all the relationships that I work with, this has got to be one of the biggest problems there is, because when a male is showing up weak and he's with a strong woman, he's not going to get the boost of testosterone. He's not going to feel like a man. He's not going to feel comfortable in his body or in his role within relationship. And so often that will actually lead to him seeking attention other places. This has nothing to do with the strong woman. No, it is not her fault. This is a bad choice for the male, who, instead of working on himself to get into his stronger male energy and increasing his testosterone, he went seeking that kind of stimulation of his testosterone from another person. It leads to a lot of cheating. It leads to a lot of breakdown in relationship. So if you're at that point, recognize it and reach out for help. The weak male needs to build his energy and come back into his strong sense of self, his dynamic, strong, masculine energy, so that he can show up for the woman to be in her feminine energy. This will rebalance and recalibrate the energy. A strong woman and a weak man cannot simply just change roles within relationship. What's really happening is both of them are imbalanced hormonally, and that will actually make them age more. It'll make them unattracted to each other. They'll start living like brother and sister instead of husband and wife. Men and women are still very different in the way that our brains are wired, in the way that our hormones work, and the things that our bodies go through throughout life. It's very important that you understand this so that your strong female can achieve whatever she wants to achieve. But then when she comes home, she can feel safe and protected by the male energy in her life. And this will help to balance her hormones during the day and during the night by showing up in a balanced energy of the masculine and feminine energy within her. A strong masculine is not a toxic male. A strong masculine actually knows how to listen to his female counterpart. And it doesn't even matter if you're a same-sex couple. One of the partners will be more in their masculine energy, the other more in their feminine energy. The masculine energy is what is going to provide stability and security and comfort through listening and letting the feminine energy discuss and share and be emotional and be more tapped into the nurturing, soft aspect of herself. Too often I see beautiful, smart, successful women being alone because they can't stand dating weak men. When I say weak men, I'm referring to men that are basically immature, lost, unstable, financially depleted, don't know what to do in life. They're looking for a mother to tell them what to do. They don't know how to show up for themselves in life. That energy is going to be damaging to their own hormonal body and to any relationship that they get into. That's why it's so important for the masculine and the feminine to make sure that they are in a high vibration, that they have healed their past. They're really coming from a full, abundant life when they come into relationship to create a divine union, to come together, to share a world, to fall in love, to create a family or an enterprise, whatever it is that they desire to do together. It's very important to have fullness within rather than having one party weak and trying to draw strength from the other. Everybody is responsible for bringing themselves to wholeness and healing their past and making sure that they're showing up in the best energy possible so that the relationship can thrive and be a really happy, strong one. If you'd like to get more into your masculine energy or feminine energy, I can help you in a private session. My website is www.dianapalm.com. I also work with many couples to help them find their balance within relationship so that they both can fulfill their dreams in a really balanced, harmonious way with each other. If you're watching this and you're single and you're still looking, let's get you into my Manifesting Your Soulmate system to get you really harmonized, raise your love vibration, heal your past, get you in a balanced masculine feminine energy so that you truly can attract in your counterpart, your divine union. Give me a heart below if you have experienced being in a relationship where it literally seemed like the roles were reversed and it threw you totally off kilter. I know what that feels like. Put it down below. Tell me how you addressed it. Did you stay together or did you separate? If you like this video, be sure you give me a like down below, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching, everyone. I can't wait to help you manifest the life and the love you deserve.